Hey, we've issued that weather alert day with trouble brewing again as we get into this afternoon, really as we get into Thursday. That looks to be the more troublesome aspect of this system. But in terms of today, we've kind of tweaked the forecast just a bit. No big major changes as we've gotten into the next couple of days. But it looks like that shield of sleet, that snow, looks a little bit more confined as we get into today, mainly along and south of I-70. All of us, though, could be looking at some pockets of some freezing drizzle. That's something else we've added to the forecast. And then tomorrow, especially in the morning hours, could be looking at some pretty significant amounts of some sleet in some spots. We'll start you off, though. Again, winter weather advisory for a healthy majority of us. We do have two counties in that winter storm warning down toward I-44. An idea of where we might see some more of that sleet. Here's the latest look at future track as we go forward today. Starting out nice and dry. In fact, we've got a little bit of sunshine greeting us out the door, but that's going to get replaced pretty quickly as we get into the mid to late morning hours, and then more so that precip moving back in by midday into the afternoon across our Wednesday. That's, again, mainly south of I-70 as we get into this first round tonight. Saw a few blips there, trying to pick up on some of that freezing drizzle as we get closer toward midnight into the overnight hours. That fills back in, though, once we get on the other side of 8 and 9 o'clock tomorrow. And notice, again, a little wider shield of some of that, and it's a little bit darker in color. We've got some better ingredients lining up tomorrow, and that means we're going to be seeing some slightly heavier snow, some slightly heavier sleet as well, depending on where you're at. Further south, likely going to see some more of that sleet mixing in. One thing we have noticed, though, this looks like it may be in and out of here fairly quickly, at least the accumulating aspect of this. I can't rule out, again, some more flurries as we go throughout Thursday afternoon into the evening, but it looks like it should be trending downward in terms of those snowfall rates. In terms of the road conditions, again, tonight, once this initially starts pushing through, I think the roads can handle a little bit of it, at least for an hour or so, and then things go downhill fairly quickly, closer towards sunset. So that's going to be affecting that evening commute for some folks here, again, especially south of I-70. In terms of snowfall amounts, here's the latest look at Snow Tracker. And that first swipe, there's not a whole lot there. We think there's going to be some more sleet mixing in. That's why some of these numbers are on the lower side. But as we go through Thursday, again, more of us picking up mostly snowfall throughout the day tomorrow. 1 to 3 inches is probably a pretty safe bet for a lot of us as we get into tomorrow. That heavier sleet, though, that's the one thing that could be concerning and kind of complicating matters on those roadways. The closer you get toward I-44, that's where it's looking like a little better bet. We still got to kind of figure out where that warm nose is, though, as we go into the next 24 hours. So stay with us. That could change as we get into Thursday. That ABC 17 Storm Track 7-day forecast. Again, that weather alert day runs all the way through Friday morning. Those slippery conditions likely lasting into Friday morning's commute before we can finally clean things up as we get into the afternoon. Looking a little bit better by this weekend into the 40s Saturday and Sunday.